Aloha. This is Steph with Turtle Flow. Welcome to my channel. Today I'll be sharing with you lion's breath and various ways to incorporate it into your practice, your yoga practice, as well as meditation practice. So Simhasana is the actual lion's pose that you would traditionally practice lion's breath with. And you can start with just the hero pose with your knees together, sitting on your heels. So the benefit of lion's breath is to release the jaw, the face, stretches out the face, good for releasing negative emotions, good for the throat chakra, self-expression, and bringing some playfulness, ignite the inner child in you. Or if you have children, it's fun to play around with your children, which is good for creativity. So basically, you would want to deepen your breath through your nose. Inhale, big inhale through your nose. And then you open your mouth and either sigh out a ha sound, or you can stick your tongue out as far as you can. And then just make out, release as loud of a roar. Ha! Sorry if that hurt your ears. I was expecting that to come out that aggressively. But basically you want to just let out a sigh, big sigh, or a roar to let go and just be silly, not care about what other people think, letting go of self-consciousness. So let's take a deep inhale through your nose, open your mouth, stick your tongue out, or you can just do a ha. Or you can just go. Or you can get a little bit louder. So those are various ways. And then the gazing point, drishti you want to use traditionally is gazing at the third eye point. So you can imagine that third eye point between your eyebrows, either inside your head or right out between your eyebrows physically, so you can gaze at that third point. We're actually going to do one more round. And just notice how it feels each time you do it, so you get lighter, more confident, and just having fun. So the lion's pose, you want to bring your knees wide and then flip your fingers towards you, so this can really stretch out your wrists. You want to activate by pressing your palms, all fingers into the earth firmly. And then instead of rounding, really lift and expand through the heart center. And then on your inhale, you kind of want to tilt your pelvis back. And then exhale, tilt the pelvis forward. Stick your tongue out and let it out. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale deeply through your nose. Open your mouth. Good. And then there are other poses you could incorporate lion's pose in. And it's always good to kind of see how you feel, really check in and see. You really feel the effect of this breath work after each time. And this really expands in your vitality, the lion's breath, but it can also exert too much energy outwards. So you want to use it sparingly throughout the practice. And sometimes if you go to the yoga classes, people overdo it, and there's all these people just going all over the place, which kind of that's why there's a lot of skits, that's used a lot in the yoga skits, spoofs, and things like that. But it is a very beneficial breath work when it's used right. So you can really channel that inner lion. Lion's about being confident, associated with Leo, the sun energy. So really channel that. And it's the king of the animal kingdom. So other ways you can use lion's breath is during during cat-cow. So I'll show you cat-cow first. So you can really pretend that you're a lion. So either in the lion's pose or in the cat-cow pose, you can really play with your children doing this. Or again, ignite your inner child. So just a couple cat-cow. And on the cow pose, when you expand your heart, shoulders back, arms are straight, firmly plant your lion's claws, even though we're doing cow pose. Open your mouth and just go. So you would inhale in cow, arching, exhale round in cat, scoop your belly round. And the toes can be tucked under, or you can root through your tops. So if you inhale to cow, and instead of going into cat, stick your tongue out and let it out. So that's how you would do it in cat-cow pose. And then you can also practice lion's breath in downward facing dog. So while you're in down dog, as you're holding your down dog, you know how sometimes when you're in a vinyasa class, there's this moment of pause in down dog between sequences, and you're holding down dog. During that time, you can let out a 1 or 2 lion's breath. Again, you don't want to do that every time you come to down dog, but during a yoga practice, you can do it 1 or 2 or few. Anytime you feel like you have a lot of pent up emotions or tension that you need to release, especially it's good for releasing frustrations and anger. Another way to practice lion's breath is either in Cobra, rooting through your tops of your feet. Again, open through your heart, shoulders back. And as you inhale, lift up. And while you're holding Cobra for a few breaths, maybe let out 1 lion's breath. Maybe you're the second or the third one. Deep inhale, keep your heart open, shoulders back, elbows in. Or you can do it in up dog. Then it's good to rest in child's pose. And take a moment to notice how it feels. So those are a few ways you could practice during your asana practice, especially if you're doing a flow class. And during meditation, and then before you go into Savasana, lying down, you can also let out like a, and then final asana recommendation is while you're about to go into Savasana, preparing for Savasana, lying down, getting on your back, lying on your back, you can let out 1 or 2 lion's breath before settling into your final rest. And then before you come out of final rest, sometimes it helps to do a very light sigh. So when you're going into Savasana, you would kind of let out a soft sigh instead of being really loud and obnoxious or aggressive with it. You never want to be like too aggressive like I did in the beginning. But those are the ways that you can incorporate in your asana practice. And the more you become aware and tune into your own needs, you will know when to do it. It'll just kind of come naturally the more you practice. But again, you don't want to do it too many times. Use it very sparingly. And it's also good to incorporate it when you're settling into your meditation practice, just like how you go in and how you can use it to go in and out of Savasana. And another way to practice the lion's pose itself, for some people, they can go into a lotus pose and do it from lotus pose. So try it out. You weren't meant to practice with me for this one as I was demonstrating different poses, but if you did, you might have done too many. So just see how it feels for you after doing like maybe 2-3 rounds, and let me know in the comments how it was for you. So keep practicing, keep showing up for yourself, and remember the 90% of your practice is showing up. That's the hardest part. And then once you show up and just be present with yourself, honoring yourself, everything will fall in place and you get exactly the healing that you need. So thank you so much for being here. It was an honor to share this beautiful, fun practice with you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and look forward to seeing you next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day or evening. Namaste. Go within and find your inner sparkle.